No, Bernard, Stan, Perlita, Joe, Harry, Karen, Don. You guys are just pissed because you guys just sucked. And you guys ruined everything. Ellery, Perlita, Bernard, Joe, Stan, Dave, 61 Oyster Man, Robo Rapist, Not Red Randy, Gordon, and Ellery. And you guys are just pissed off and jealous, Bernard and Perlita and Karen, that some of the people out here teamed up together and got theirs to work. And you can't control them anymore, Bernard. See, Bernard, they know that you're a violent rapist, fag, pedophile. They all know. And you're just trying to be groupie and take it away from him again, Bernard, but they won't. They all teamed up together, so now they get to control you. And so the premise is quite simple. Like I said, Red Randy and them always follow and stalk anyway, do their thing. But see, Stan, you want to be careful, Stan and Perlita, because he does the same thing, and I just go, hey, look, Automotive Avenues, Public Service Credit Union. So not only does they follow Stan, and then they follow probably Greg too. So like I said, this is like every military man in the world, especially Jewish Colonel Mel Code and Colin Powell and the Joint Chiefs of Staff and the Navy and all those guys. It's like their dream come true, because it's just round it all up, Pickett Street, Jamaica Street, and just put Jim Riley, Joe Zillig, Harry Race, Bernard LaChance, TJ Dave, Perlita Quinwall, Elton Anderson, Don Wiley, 1961 Oyster Cracker Man, Bit of Bet 4 Blue Boy Boxes, GPS Paso, Robo Rapist Night, Red Randy, Red Gordon, and Ellery's Jim Hall, Bill Duvall, Doug Kagan, Morgan, Steve Jones, so on and so forth. And so, like I said, why settle for, And so the military and the tech companies, FBI, CIA, man, they get the mother load. If you're going for the whole thing, you might as well just get it all from everyone. See, Stan, Perlita, Dave, Robo Knight, Joe. If you weren't dipshits in the first place, Joe, and everybody knows you were, Joe, Harry, Bernard, then we wouldn't have this problem. But you guys were. See, Karen Foster, Country and Western, they didn't want Country and Western or Carney or Ghetto Life or any of that stuff. But if you ignore it, like I said, Bernard, Gordon already said when he was in Colorado, even out here, they did, don't take the internet seriously. Well, they don't have to then. They don't have to take the group of you seriously, Bernard, Stan, Perlita, Dave, Oyster Cracker Man All-American. They don't have to believe the group of your God. So you can talk all this shit you want, Bernard, with Perlita and Karen about how great you are in Indian Fade Out and all this and how you think you rule the earth and But they were already on to you. Bernard, you're super fag. And Joe is too. And you're just jealous that these people work together out here and the military love their children and their family members. And they're getting theirs to work. You can't tell them what to do with their own kids. And I think that pisses you off, Bernard. So like I said, I just did what Kim said. Observe and stay all away. And you guys come up with this plethora of shit, Bernard, and you're pissed. So you can. And then everybody else who has a higher stake interest in it gets to control you, Bernard. And make fun of you, Harry, Joe, Bernard, Robo Knight, for wrecking it all in the first place and being dumb hillbillies. So Red Randy and all them can run their scam with the All-American Attila boy down there and their stupid shit. They can, but he'll get his third sex ed education, lesson as to why what the group of them been doing out here, especially when the other stuff was stupid as shit. And so if Freeman's and Bernard LaFag him a chance, you get a lesson about how you can't always win. Because if you do, then other stuff can't happen. So, you're just pissed, Bernard, because these people actually out here, like I said, love their children. And that, the military service members are helping the kids. And you can't control them. So, Bernard, if the kids are happy and the parents want to work together with the military and the police officers, firefighters, FBI, CIA, and all the tech companies, and they're having fun doing it, leave them alone, dude. They know what they want for their children. Not you. They don't need the Carney Bernard to tell them what to do. And so, like I said, Bernard, I just did what Kimberly Beswick said. Observe, stay out of the way. And so, how in the hell could I kill her, Bernard, if I'm doing what she told me to do? Because she would observe me coming. So she probably, got out of the way. Right? Or she was just smarter than you, Bernard, in the first place in your group. And so was Anna Beswick and all them. And while you threw a 7-year unnecessary tantrum, Bernard, they found out that you are still a super violent rapist, feckin' pedophile fag. Carney boy. And then you get Mr. Roble Knight goes after Bailey and my cousins and whatever else. So either way, the super hottie chicks and all them figure out who the crybaby men are. Cowboy, country, and western. And so she gets her answer just as well, Bernard, is that you're the same group, Karen, that fucking ripped everything all out and made everybody live in a shit pile anyway. So like I just said, Bernard, if you didn't split us up and fuck it all up, Harry and Joe, Pickett Street, Jamaica Street, like wild baboon, trying to tell everybody what to do, Carney boy Bernard, then we'd have a different reality now, wouldn't we? But you know what regret is? So, Joe, you think you're God or Jehovah? No, I just seem to think, Joe, Bernard, Harry, Stan, Perlita, Dave, Roble Rapist Knight, that you guys keep getting smacked down by the same, some women, some girls for fucking up their shit and making us live in a shit pile. So, Bernard, you can assert your dominant throne wherever you want to run, Mr. Man, Carney boy, but, I think you guys make life harder for yourselves. Because when it was working and they enjoyed it, you should have just let them do it. So, Karen, you get just like Joe for messing everything up. Because it was easy for them to figure it out. So, I just stay all the way into what Kim says and observe. And it's worked quite well for her, it looks like, and her team. So, you guys get another lesson as to why she's probably successful with the Schwartzes and some other girls and some families out here. Because they help each other. As opposed to, hillbilly fight it and face deform and mutilate. So now they really get to know what's up with some of you women. And what an evolutionary advantage they may have in the future of who to avoid. And start with Perlita Quinwan, Bernard LaChance, and Joe Zillig. And then Ellery. And then that whole bunch. And then a lot of answers to what really happened become clear on why it doesn't work. So All American Attila Joe and Red Randy and your team. Like I said, they let you have it. But, like I said, it'll be there for many generational war, many war generations of educational history of who not to follow.